This is the local and national news from Fabulous 103 FM, and it would be fabulous if you subscribed. It's easy. Click the subscribe button, and at the same time, click the like button too. Despite the threat of more storms, an island-wide clean-up was underway yesterday on Phuket, following record floods causing damage to infrastructure and chaos for locals. As the provincial capital saw water levels recede, they quickly discovered that what was left behind was the most unpleasant of residue, with some roads remaining closed due to damage and several bridges reportedly damaged as well. Power companies worked through the night to restore services. And amid the worry that raw sewage had become a part and parcel of the flood water, residents were quick to rinse and clean as fast as possible, seeing the historic area of the city looking pretty normal by midday. Landslides, though, around the area saw engineers called out with diggers to clear roads in some areas. Thai media is awash with reports backed up by video clips of a Swiss duo, a Frenchman attacking a local Thai couple who, it said, were admiring their Porsche car. Video clips of at least one of the two men beating the Thai man went viral at the weekend. As of yesterday, the man was still in ICU, allegedly with brain injuries. The two followed the Thais, who were on a motorcycle in their red-plated, nearly new sports car. According to the injured man's wife, they thought the foreigners were lost, and when they approached were ready to give directions, but instead the Thai man was beaten and thrown onto the footpath. Both foreigners were easily recognisable from the video clip and obviously from the new vehicle purchase. Reports tell us that they're both being held in custody without bail. Exchange rates, not normally a new item here on the news, but worth a mention today, as the dollar hit 38.1 baht yesterday, but the pound recovered slightly to 42.7. Concern remains for tourism globally over the next 12 to 18 months, as a world recession is seeing a huge effect on free capital in households. With the cost of living taking a steep hike and interest rates on the rise, many are pulling back from big-ticket holidays. But there's a good chance that air tickets will soon return to pre-COVID pricing, which will attract more visitors for sure. You watched the news, you saw the kids in the cave, you may have seen one of the several movies. But now it seems a popular trend is to visit the caves themselves, where the youth footballers were rescued in Chiang Rai. It seems the caves have been worked on by the parks team to make them safe, even for larger numbers of tourists, and hundreds visited daily over the long weekend. Her Royal Highness the Princess Maha Chakri Sirindhorn made a global appeal to all to prioritise the rights of everybody to basic food, peace and equality. As the United Nations Food and Agricultural Ambassador to Asia and the Pacific, her recorded speech marked Monday being World Food Day. Despite improvements, we're told, the Asian and Pacific regions still see many facing hunger and poverty. New Zealand police are working with their Thai counterparts after 2 warrants were issued here regarding 18 pounds of crystal meth discovered in Nong Khai and intended for illegal export. Hidden in a water filter and 2 powdered cream cases, the drugs were sourced in Laos and intended for New Zealand. And Weirdo of the Week award can be given out early this week to a 37-year-old Canadian fined 1,000 baht for rollerblading in and out of heavy traffic on the Sukhumvit in the capital, claiming he had no idea that it was illegal to rollerblade around moving traffic, as if it were perfectly legal in his own country, which it isn't. He got his 5 minutes of fame and at the same time was lucky to have survived his moment of stupidity. Meanwhile at home and in Pattaya, Terminal 21 looks busy, and there's a reason for that. According to Megan, who will be covering it in depth in the What's On guide, Friday sees a huge seafood festival kick off there. Running through to the end of the weekend, music concerts are promised along with rows of market stalls, busy with food vendors offering food from all around the country. Reports from immigration officers tell us that unless it's urgent, it's best to wait until toward the end of the week for any unnecessary visits. This as queues are extra long after the extra long weekend. It's the same story at power companies and banks, where they recommend doing what you can online and avoiding branches. The city itself saw the mass exodus of visitors, but is readying for a 3-day weekend this coming weekend too. So another busy time here in Fun City. And with the Met Office promising a nice day, 31 degrees, but dropping down towards a chilly 23 tonight. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.